The call came at 2:17 a.m. on a Thursday. I know the exact time because I was staring at the clock, wondering why my wife Jessica wasn't home yet from her emergency client meeting. Our 8-year-old son Tommy slept peacefully down the hall. "Mr. Anderson, this is Dr. Patricia Wells from Cedar Heights Fertility Clinic. I'm sorry for calling so late, but there's been an issue with your wife's file and I need to verify some information." My blood ran cold. Fertility clinic? Jessica and I had been trying for a second child for 3 years. She always handled the appointments, said I was too busy. I trusted her completely. "I think you have the wrong number," I said. "We've never been to your clinic." A pause, then the words that shattered me. "Mr. Anderson, your wife has been our patient for 18 months. She's listed as single, and according to her file, she's 12 weeks pregnant." The phone slipped from my hand. "Jessica, pregnant? And she hadn't told me?" When I asked who her emergency contact was, the doctor hesitated, then said, "Ryan Mitchell." Ryan, my brother-in-law, Jessica's sister's husband, the man who'd been living in our house for 6 months during his divorce. I hung up and sat in silence, staring at the family photos on the wall. Tommy's drawings on the fridge, the pregnancy test I'd found in Jessica's purse weeks ago, the one she'd sworn was negative. At 3:30 a.m., she came home, trying to slip in quietly. I was waiting at the table. "David, what are you doing awake?" Dr. Wells called. Her face went white. She sank into the chair. For a long moment, we just stared at each other across the table where we'd shared our life. "How long?" I asked. "David, I can explain. How long have you and Ryan been together?" Tears filled her eyes. 2 years. It wasn't supposed to happen. 2 years, while I worked overtime to save for Tommy's future. While I prayed for another child, she had been lying in my own house with my brother-in-law. I didn't scream, I didn't beg, I just said, "Get out." She left that night with a suitcase. The next morning, I made 3 phone calls. First, to Sarah, my sister-in-law. I told her everything, the clinic, the affair, the pregnancy. She filed papers within hours, stripping Ryan of everything. Second, to my lawyer. Jessica wanted custody, alimony, the house. But adultery, especially with family, still carries weight in court. The clinic's records, her lies about being single, the messages on our iPad, all became evidence. Third, to Jessica's parents. They had always wondered why she seemed so distant. I sent them everything. They disowned her and transferred Tommy's college fund to me. 3 months later, at the custody hearing, Jessica sat across from me, visibly pregnant, Ryan nowhere in sight. Sarah had destroyed him in divorce. He'd lost his job, his reputation, his family. My lawyer laid it out. Mrs. Anderson committed adultery with her brother-in-law, deceived her husband during fertility treatments, and attempted to defraud him while raising their child. The judge awarded me the house, custody of Tommy, and financial security for his future. Jessica left the courtroom broken, but my real victory came 6 months later at Tommy's 9th birthday. Jessica wasn't allowed near us, restraining order. Ryan had moved 3 states away, unable to find work. Tommy blew out his candles and whispered, "I wish Mum could come home." I knelt beside him. "Some wishes are too dangerous, buddy, but I promise you'll never have to worry about anyone lying to you again." As I watched him laugh with his friends, I realized my revenge wasn't destroying Jessica and Ryan. It was building a life where Tommy understood the truth. Love means honesty, family means loyalty, and betrayal changes everything. The truth always comes out, usually when you least expect it.